Catholic Social Services invites you to support the Generations Campaign, our next century of service.
Inspired by our last century of service and the desire to broaden and enhance our impact for future generations, Catholic Social Services will be making significant investments in 4 key priority areas over the next 5 years. The Generations Campaign will make significant investments in 3 programs which address unmet needs in our community. The Generations Campaign will support the growth of Next Steps, a unique new partnership with Sinclair Community College aimed at increasing certificate and degree completion rates.
I think what makes Next Steps different is it really truly is individualized. We meet with each student to talk about what are their goals, why are they going to school, what are their hopes and dreams.
The more of us that can partner, work together to support our students holistically in ways that help them with finances, with wraparound services, with academics, with things like transportation, and just, again, even just encouragement will help our students be much more successful, and that's what makes us different.
A community college degree can mean that they're moving into a job with better earnings, better hours, better availability for their family.
Being able to celebrate that with a student when they earn their degree or they're finished their certificate program is just one of the most rewarding and fulfilling parts of the partnership with Next Steps.
The Generations Campaign will expand school-based counseling services for kindergarten to 12th grade students in the Northern Counties region.
So the program is called ECHO. It's Empowering Children with Hope and Opportunity. It's a program made up of 4 different pillars of individual counseling, teaching second step to K through 8. It's professional development as well as case management services.
By intervening early and with professional counseling that can be provided for both the student and their parents, that support not only addresses the behavioral health challenges that are happening, maybe the depression or anxiety, but could also improve school performance and improve family communication skills and engagement in the community and self-confidence.
I think sometimes we forget that we're just worried about a kid getting an A or B or C in a class. We got to make sure that we're preparing these kids for whatever life is for that kid, whether when they're in high school they want to go to the Career Center, or if they want to go on to college, or if they want to go into workforce. It's our job to make sure that those kids are ready for the next stage in their life.
The Generations Campaign will invest new resources in life essentials to expand guardianship services in our Northern Counties region.
You know, when we merged with Life Essentials back in 2020, our goal was to bring the services to new communities where we know that the demand is high.
If Life Essentials didn't provide the services that it does, we would have many more people on the streets who aren't able to maintain housing, food, mental health compliance. They have a guardian angel right now, and without that guardian angel, they would be on their own.
The Generations Campaign will make significant improvements to the food pantry on Riverview Avenue and ensure the entire building is accessible to all visitors.
One of the things that we strive for throughout the organization, but every morning at the pantry, is to make sure that people are welcomed with warmth, with dignity, and that we provide a supportive, calm, safe environment for themselves and their families when they're in need of emergency food assistance.
If you're coming to our building for services outside of the pantry, to enter the building there are steps up the front stairs before you make it to the front desk, and then a long walk down the hall before reaching another set of stairs. And if you have any mobility impairments, that really makes that journey difficult. We do the best we can right now to meet clients where they are, if that means meeting with them in the pantry instead of one of the upstairs offices, or taking breaks as we walk down the hall. But really, to be able to use the whole building for services will maximize the potential for our services.
We have found ways to work within our space to accommodate. Our first floor of the building is fully accessible, but we know that we need to do better. And our campaign is committed to increasing the accessibility, which is a dignity issue for every visitor to our office.
And knowing that we are having the chance to have an improved delivery process makes me just so excited. I also think that it will really improve services for clients. It can be stigmatizing to receive services from a pantry, so the more we can do to make it feel like a grocery store experience instead of coming to a food pantry, the better our services will be.
In addition to the exciting new programs and facility improvements, the Generations Campaign will strengthen the annual fund over the next 5 years and create new opportunities for our staff to pursue additional degrees in their field.
In total, the Generations Campaign will raise $10 million to accomplish these priorities and will impact the lives of more than 120,000 people over the next 5 years alone. Thank you for your support of Catholic Social Services and the Generations Campaign. Together, we can change lives for generations to come.